Hello Pisces people, hope you guys are doing well and in high spirits. Happy birthday season to fellow Pisces suns here. Watch this for your sun, moon, or rising, whatever you feel most drawn to, most called to. And as always, please remember that if something doesn't resonate or, feels negative or confusing for you, you always have the power to cancel, clear, reject, or not take that information on. Also, do know that this is timeless. Anytime you come across it and it resonates, it's for you, okay? Even if it's not Pisces season. All right, Pisces people, what's going on with you guys? What is your main energy / focus right now? Your main energy / focus right now? Okay. Could be focused on meditation, rest, rejuvenation, getting in tune with that inner guidance, that inner voice. Could be focusing on healing, nourishing yourself, getting nourishment. If you had an illness, you could be recovering from that, trying to get yourself back on track. You could be working on your mindset here, working on forgiveness, release work. A lot of different things here that require you to kind of meditate or be still, or asking that reflective space or restful space of you, okay? You could be working on strengthening your voice, your self-worth, your confidence, your sense of self-empowerment. This could be in your focus right now. A lot of energies around like mindset could be in your focus right now, and perhaps the way that you're communicating, and also the way that you're communicating, how that's representing your mindset, okay? A lot of you could be going into, if you're religious or if you're into, spiritual practices, you could be focusing on that right now, on your prayer or on the way that you're connecting. Could be trying to find your voice, or to trust and believe in your faith and your voice and your mentalities. You could also be trying to move forwards or put behind you certain divides of the past or pains of the past around family. Just focused on rejuvenation, understanding, basically. I'll go a lot more in depth to that, but mostly it's just very Piscean energy here, focusing on pulling that strength forwards, up and forwards. So what is your main challenge right now, Pisces? Pisces people, what is your main challenge right now? Please and thank you. You could find this process to be a bit of a challenge. So some of that energy and focus could be a challenge at times. The mindset, for example, the empowerment. What is your main challenge right now? Because I'm almost thinking that if those were back in the deck, we would get the Eight of Swords out again. Or even the Four of Swords as well. Pisces, what is your main challenge right now? This could be competition, conflict. Even within a union, about a contract, within a marriage, within some kind of serious connection, within a lease. Some Four of Wands for me represents contracts, leases, marriage. It's usually a really happy card. It's kind of a celebratory energy when something unifies and creates some kind of stability. It can even be like a creative union or contract, but it's serious. It's like a serious kind of commitment here in a way. So for some of you, you could find that there's some restricted movement, or even if it's not direct conflict or challenge, it could be like misunderstanding or uncertainty, debate even about this union or this contract or this connection. You may not have a specified challenge. The deck didn't really want to talk about it. And this might not even be that big of a challenge for you at this time. I still feel your focus and your energy can represent as a challenge sometimes, but it's really okay. What is your advice? Pisces, what is your advice? Especially in dealing with these challenges or these mindsets. What is your advice, Pisces? Interesting advice. Can we clarify this advice, please? Okay. This is interesting. I feel like this is about using your intuition, going into your Pisces energy, using your intuition, and not letting the world tell you what's right or wrong or how to do something. This is like, Pisces, to you, you may make a decision to go do something for you, for yourself, to win at all costs almost in a situation, or to get ahead in a way that feels undignified to you, or feels like you are screwing someone over to do that. This could even be like about receiving something that you feel a little bit morally at odds with. Like, let's say you receive a large sum of money and you feel kind of guilty about it. Let's just go from that example. Because you're Pisces and you feel for the world and you feel for where people are at. But the thing is this is telling you not to function by the rules of the world, but by the rules of your intuition. If your intuition feels good, amping yourself up about money or receiving money, again, as an example, then do it. Go for it. You might feel in your version of things that people are hurt by you getting ahead here, but in somebody else's story and version, it doesn't look anything like that. That's more of your sensitive side, coming in, which your sensitive side is amazing and totally beautiful and totally valid. It's just sometimes you cut yourself short or you cheat yourself here because you care too much about other people or the right way to do things or integrity. And it's like here, it's like Pisces version of less integrity to get something that you need or to move towards the direction that you need to move towards. Your version of less integrity is like the world's version of amazing integrity. And for you, it might feel like not, but it's like, and it's not even so much about integrity as it is like, you need to look out for yourself here and win at something because you can and you should. And it's not about a competition or like this like scarcity energy of like, there's only room for one. It's more just some people have that mentality and you can't bring them with you. You can't help everybody get into the right mindset and then you all win together. Like sometimes you just got to win because you've got the mindset, you've got it, and you got to let other people figure it out. Okay. That's kind of, I feel like that's like a poorly explained idea of this energy. Anything else to add to Pisces advice? Definitely listening to your own intuition and guidance though is huge here. So it's like, listen to your direction, what your intuition says, what things feel for you, what you know. Like, don't let the logic come in as much of what the world says is right or wrong and kind of destroy that or display that differently. Anything else to add to this advice for Pisces? Please and thank you. Pisces, sometimes escapism is a really good thing, especially for you, especially when we're talking like you just let yourself float away sometimes, or you take a little trip sometimes that helps your mind just be relieved or relief, okay? Maybe you focus on things you love mentally, places you love, what you love here. And it allows you to kind of float away from the troubles. I do see it just as an overall, I feel like your mindset, your mentality, your paradigms, your viewpoint, your perspective, all of that is the main focus for you. And allowing your intuition to assist you with your mindset, okay? Action in general, deciding on action or feeling motivated and active could feel like a bit of an obstacle at times because you're still trying to get your mind together here. All right. I feel like you need to do what you need to do for your mindset. And sometimes you know exactly like what needs to be done, and the world just can't tell you. It can help you sometimes, but in the end, you just have to do it your way, because you understand what way that is that works for you. And for some of you, you have to push through some resistance because you are doing something new with your mindset, but you like are aware and you know that you have to push through in order to do this. You know what I mean? So you might want to take a day trip too with someone you love here, go to the beach or go to water, or go connect to the water with someone. You might want to let somebody take care of you for a day or something, or like your intuition could be asking you to check out for a minute here, doing something you love or being with someone you love, or letting somebody you love take care of things for a minute. Okay? It's crazy to me, the Five of Swords in your advice. It's like also, you could feel like when you win, people suffer, or when you succeed, it hurts others, and that's not, I think that's something you could be working on, or, maybe need to work on, because the notion is like, it's beautiful that you care that much, but your success shouldn't have to mean another person's pain. And if it does, something's off balance, something's not on. And if your intuition led you to that success, or that success, is something that is genuine, then it's probably on the other person's angle that there's an issue, right? I understand that there's certain, successes that can hurt others, but this feels like, for example, when too much good happens for you, your family members start crying about it, or, too much, you win the promotion in your workplace and make more money, and the other people are sad that didn't get that promotion, right? But it's like Pisces worked for it. Pisces, you not just worked for it, but you genuinely deserve that. Maybe they feel like you didn't, but you've paid your dues to get there. It's kind of like, it's not your job to take care of everyone within a system that's already working this way, or just like in general, you just have to somehow work through this morality with yourself sometimes. I hope that makes sense. It's so hard to articulate that for some reason. But it's okay to win. It's okay to succeed. It's okay to get money. It's okay to get, to feel good. It's okay to accept something good for yourself, or to accept something that lifts you up, or to work in a way that, is personal to you, even if somebody else doesn't agree with it, but that helps you, okay? You're okay. You're allowed to help yourself and to be helped, all right? All right. Let's see, what is something that Pisces can look forwards to in the near future? A near future energy, something that Pisces can look forwards to. Please and thank you. Nice. This is more options for you with living, money, home, career, where you want to go. Having kind of like this privilege as well to, decide on, to look and have options and see them and try to decide. You could have like a like somebody could help, consultation, or like where somebody's helping you decide. You could be deciding with a partner. You could also be seeing like monetary rewards from creativity here. But I feel like you can look forwards to, more options, expanded options, manifesting as well, the path ahead, what options you want to choose, and having the privilege to kind of be in a position to get to choose, to not just be forced into one path, or to only have, one option. Like, you have many choices here and you're aware of that. So anything else in the near future you can look forwards to, Pisces. Please and thank you. Nice. For some of you, this is the energy of new love or deepening, renewed love, okay? This could also just be a greater love, union, and harmony for you in general in life. This could also be a renewed love with your faith or with the angel energy, or you could be getting like some kind of a permission here, or feel like a real like peace about connecting with someone, okay? And that could be coming from your, whatever your sense of like faith is, okay? You could be getting that like approval or that permission, and this could feel really rich, really vibrant, really colorful. There could be something connected to Mexico as well for some of you here. Not, it won't be for everyone, but I do see that. Or even South America as well, especially like the northwestern part. Northwestern like quadrant, okay? Also, I'm hearing Belize, Ecuador. Yeah. Some of you have gone through sexual shaming in your life, okay? And that could also be something that is going to be worked on here in the energetic realms for you, even healed, okay? You have somebody around you that could be very respectful, or that's coming in who's very respectful and could help with this process. You could even be connecting with somebody who has transitioned, perhaps female to male, in their life, and they're extremely understanding and respectful. Or, you know, on the reverse, it's just that somebody has an experience here where they understand how to be like gentle, soft, understanding, respectful with you, even though they could be very attracted to you. But you always prioritize in a way your like your faith or your spirit or your system. It doesn't matter what that is for you, if it's, you know, universe, higher self, source, DMT, like whatever it is for you. But you know, angels, you have that here really strongly. Okay. All right, let's just see if there's anything that you should know, Pisces. Anything you should know that you're not fully aware of at this time. Sometimes you're exaggerating things in your mind. Like you're like, oh, I'm doing too much of that and I'm going too crazy. And it's actually the opposite. It's like, actually, maybe you're not doing enough here. It's time to push yourself out of your comfort zone sometimes. And it's not in a bad way. It's more in like letting yourself, again, I'm feeling this, I keep getting this message for you of like letting yourself have, you know, letting yourself receive and experience and be like, in your mind, you could feel like, oh, I want that abundance or that, you know, experience. But like when the beginnings of that actually come, you're like super guilty or afraid, or you hold back from actually accepting it or going, you know, you have like some real things here where you could play it safe or be really, you know, even like petrified or traumatized to spend too much on like food or something, or on something that you, like it's not even like you're, you know, I don't know, there's something where you're really holding back sometimes, and I feel like you could be clinging to comfort here, more than you realize. Not just comfort, but clinging to what feels secure or safe or common. I think that the perspective shift is what's needed. And for you, communication, writing or speaking, or even singing or something, but like communicating your reality is going to help you the most when it comes to clarifying everything for your mind here. I also think you need to persevere. I think you need to persevere with your main passion in hand here. There might be other things that seem good, or you might, you know, but you need to like keep your faith in something that you know is your main thing, keep your faith in that main passion and fight through with it. You look so stressed here, Pisces. Like, and I don't know why this makes me laugh at all. I'm a Pisces and stress is not, but this facial expression, it's like, it's like a real, I don't know. It's like a long time of doing this. It's like a real agitation and a real, I cannot verbalize why that's so funny, but that is hilarious. But it's exactly what we need to do now, is like to really persevere. You know, Pisces spends a long time being really loving. And it's really funny in some ways at an energetic level when we see Pisces like get really agitated and irritated and like F everybody, you know, like F the world. Like no, like when Pisces is really like fighting through. But Pisces, you're warrior, like total warrior energy. Like you know how to fight through. I don't know if anybody knows that about you, but you really know how to fight through. Now, I do think that there's a lot with Pisces where it depends on like what, you know, other placements you have in your chart and where Pisces is at for you. Because Pisces is so spongy, I think that it sponges up some of the other energy influences around it in the chart quite strongly. But no matter what, there's a real fighter spirit, a real warrior spirit, and a real solid knowing, like a real solid source knowing in Pisces that, you know, makes it where if anybody can, you can. Okay. And sometimes you need to hear that because I don't think that's said enough. Like you can, and you have the possibility of having the real kind of successes in life. And you do know how to persevere. You're not as fickle as the world makes it be. Like you're very, when you're passionate about something, you go for it at all costs. It's almost like you can't not, you know? So I feel like that's what's happening here. So let's just see if there's any other message for you guys for Pisces. Oh, that actually made me cry a little bit from laughing, like tears. I don't know why it struck me so funny, but man, it did. Laughter is really important too, you know, Pisces. It's medicine, it's healing, it's uplifting. Any other messages for Pisces? You remember you're somebody that needs to go, you know, within. And you need to do this alone sometimes without anybody else interfering or being around you. You need to go into your world, okay? So you need to be by yourself and go into your world, whether you're meditating or creating or you're just being and just sitting or just zoning, or maybe you're even watching a show or whatever it is for you, but you need to go and be inside of yourself because that is what you are ultimately, and you need to contemplate with yourself to gather your own clarities and to, you know, be immersed in the magic of your own mysteries sometimes, okay? That's very important for Pisces. Also, if you ever cry, you know, a lot of your tears are very healing. You have a lot of healing tears here, okay? I feel like your tears also, whether it's metaphorically or literally, heal others, you know. All right, anything else for Pisces here? Please and thank you. All right, dears, that's what we have for you. We send you a lot of love. Remember, you can always email us for personal reading inquiries, but until then, Pisces Sun, enjoy your birthday season, and all the rest of you, thank you for receiving this. Best of luck to you.